Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've had a couple of requests to do a how to get over a breakup video, and honestly I was kind of hesitant at first because I think a lot of people think that I would just be sitting here talking negatively about breakups, but that's not the case. I'm actually going to twist that and take it a different direction and talk about a little bit of positivity after a breakup. I think a lot of times we hear the words breakup and we automatically think depression and devastation and heartbreak, and that's really not the case. I mean, yes, breakups hurt. Yes, you do sometimes get your heart broken, hopefully not. But I'm the type of person, like, when I'm with someone, I'm with you. Like, you are my ride or die. Like, you are my best friend and you are my whole world and you are my everything. And that's actually kind of bad because in the end, if things don't work out and you give your all to someone, then you just get heartbroken and you get kind of devastated after that. And I actually just went through, honestly, kind of a bad breakup in January, so about 7 months ago, with someone that I was with for 2.5 years, and I thought it was the guy I was going to marry. I was head over heels in love. I gave him my heart, blah, 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 you name it, I did it. I made him my world instead of just making him part of my world. And looking back now, hindsight is most definitely always 20/20, because I know now what I did wrong and I know how to grow from those things and how to move forward to start over in a new relationship. And I think the first step that I would tell you is to cut all ties, because with me, I tried to be friends with him and it didn't work. We were still fighting, we were still talking on the phone, we were still Skyping, we were still saying that we loved each other, you name it, we were saying it and doing it. And it's not, for me, it wasn't healthy. And I felt bad at first because I could tell he really wanted to be friends. But like I said, for me, it just was not good. And it was just not something that I recommend doing. Now again, it depends on the two people. If you were friends at first, then you could probably move forward from there and have a friendship without looking at each other as boyfriend and girlfriend. But we weren't friends before that. We just grew up in the same town, and I wished him happy birthday, and we just kind of started, you know, we didn't like jump into a relationship, but I mean, we kind of did, but we didn't at the same time, if that makes sense. But I mean, for me, I just couldn't. I haven't been friends with any of my exes, but I mean, this guy was different than any of my other boyfriends I'd ever had before. But like I said, it just depends on the people. You might be able to be friends with them, you might not be. However, I would cut all ties. If you can't be friends, I would not lead them on, because that's never good and never works out well for either one of you. Now, when I say cut all ties, I literally mean cut all ties. Block them on all social media platforms. Block their phone number. Block their relatives, because if you don't, you're going to see a picture of them and all of these memories are going to come rushing back to you, and you're going to get emotional and you're going to go back to the spot that you were in when the breakup happened instead of moving forward. And that's never good, to sit in a place of discomfort for too long, because after a while, mentally, it's going to mess with you. Like, emotionally, you will be scarred, and mentally, it will start messing with you. I mean, I'm no psychiatrist or relationship expert, obviously, but just from my perspective and my point of view, I can't be friends with someone and I have to block them and I have to cut all ties with that person in order to move on, because of the longevity of the relationship. I think if it's just a couple of months, then yeah, you probably wouldn't have to do these things. But for me, it was 2.5 years and it was a long distance relationship, and I was invested with his family and I was invested in him. And so for me, I couldn't do the friend thing. I couldn't do it. It wasn't for me. I tried. I failed several times. So I had to just block him and move forward. Also, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be hurt, because we're humans and we're gonna be hurt and we're gonna cry and we're gonna go through tough times. That's why we have to depend on God to be there for us and to really, really just confide in Him and make sure that we have a solid group of friends that are there for us no matter what. We have our ride or dies that we can call at 2 in the morning crying, saying, I miss him so much and I want him back. And they'll be there to tell you, girl, you don't need him back. He's bad for you. He's toxic. You don't need a relationship like that. You can do it, friend. It's going to be hard, but I'm here to encourage you along the way. I've been where you were. I'm still kind of there, but I've looked back and I'm done looking back, and I'm here to say that I'm moving forward and I'm making a list of the characteristics that I want in a man. I want him to be godly. I want him to be family oriented. I want him to be athletic. I want him to be caring. I want him to be sweet. I want him to be respectful. I want him to be all these things. That's another tip I'm going to give you. Make a list of what you want in a guy or a girl and don't stray from it. Add to the list. Don't subtract it just to be with that guy that you think that you're supposed to be with, or just to be with that girl that you think you're supposed to be with. If you're really supposed to be with them, then God will make them happen. God will place them in your life either for a season or for a reason. And you have to be smart enough in your own faith and in your own mind and in your own heart to know, is this for the right reasons or is this just for the right seasons? If it's just a chapter of your life, close that chapter, turn the page, and start a new one with someone else at another time and another place in your life. Don't settle, because you're worth so much more than what that guy or what that girl tells you. If they're discouraging you and if they're telling you that you need to change, get out, and get out now, because I'm here to tell you it's not the right person for you. You're the right person at the right time doing the right thing. All you need is the right person, and then your life is so much better. Don't make someone your world, just make them part of your world. You need to ask the person that you're with, do you love God more than you love me? And if they say no, they're not the right person for you. You need to be able to read the Bible, to worship, and to pray together, to talk about God together. They need to be strong in their faith, and you need to be strong in your faith. That way, when you get with that person, the foundation of your relationship shouldn't be each other, it should be the Lord. God should be your firm foundation at all times. He should be the ground that you walk on, the person that you call on in times of need, the person that you need when it's a hard day, the person that you need when it's a good day. God should be your number one, not someone else, not a guy or a girl. I've learned this, so I want you to learn it too, because I know it can be tricky, and I know we can get blinded by love. Trust me. I know you can. You have a Bible, read it with that person. Read 1 Corinthians, read the love chapter together. Pray together about what you want from each other. Pray to God about what you need in a guy and what you want in a guy. Don't compare your wants to your needs, because they're totally different. Comparison is the thief of all evil. That's so true. I heard Sadie Robertson say it the other day, and it was just like a wake-up call to me. Don't compare the guy you're with now to the guy that you used to be with, or the girl that you used to be with. Don't do it, because it won't get you anywhere. We spend too much time comparing ourselves to one another instead of just loving the person that we have become and loving the person that we're with for the person that they've become. Another tip that I can give you is that fights are going to happen, but they shouldn't happen every day. They shouldn't become a reoccurring theme in your relationship. You're gonna bicker about stupid stuff, and each fight should make you stronger, not weaker. Don't let those fights be the weak link in your chain of your relationship, because you're gonna lose so many chains along the way that you're gonna have nothing, and you're not gonna have that love for each other that you once had. You're not gonna. Also, don't open yourself up to loving someone so easily, because we throw the word love around and we say it so lightly now that it's just kind of become just like a habit. Oh, I love you. Like, do you really love that person, or do you love the person that you wish they were? There's a difference between loving someone and lusting over someone. Just remember that. I will wrap up this video by saying this. Are you with someone because you want to be with them, or are you with someone because God is wanting you to be with them? Now, I know that can be kind of a weird, confusing question, but stop for a minute and ask yourself, Am I with you because I want to be with you, or am I with you because God is telling me to be with you? I think that we can get that twisted, because I kind of got to that point. I'm like, am I with you because I should be with you, or am I with you because God's telling me to be with you? And also, if they don't make you happy anymore, then you're wasting your time, sweetheart. Because happiness is key in a relationship. If you're truly supposed to be with that person, they'll make you happy no matter what. If you're to the point where you don't want to talk to that person anymore, or you don't want to hang out with that person anymore, then you probably don't need to be with that person. And I'm not sitting here saying to go right now after this video is over and go break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Don't get that twisted. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, analyze the situation that you're in right now, and analyze where God's telling you to be. If it's to stay with that person, then do it. I'm not saying break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend right now. I'm just saying, pay attention to the relationship that you're in. And if you see red flags along the way, if it seems too good to be true, then it probably is. You could be in a completely perfect, amazing relationship, and y'all could end up getting married. If that's you, I applaud you. I wish you the best, and I'm praying for you. I'm praying for all of y'all regardless, because relationships are tricky and relationships are hard, and breakups 9 times out of 10 are that much harder. Just because you gave your everything to someone for so long that you thought you were going to marry that person and you loved that person, and then it all happens and it's all over like that. It's gone. Don't let yourself get so bogged down in a relationship. And when you do break up with that person, don't sit around in your room and be mopey. Yeah, cry. You need to heal. Time heals all. I understand that. But get out and surround yourself with people that are building you up, not tearing you down. Work out. Blow off some steam. Go shopping. Go play basketball. Go do whatever hobby it is that you need to do. Go find a positive light in your life. Don't let that darkness of that breakup get the best of you, because it's not worth it. I hope you guys got something out of this video, because like I said, I'm no relationship expert. I was just asked to do this video, and it was kind of on my heart to do anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you click the red subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below any more video ideas that you may have. Make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms. They're linked down below, per usual, in the description box. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love y'all so, so much.